Hello students of Standard 6. Today we are going to learn Chapter 10, The Happy Prince, Part 4. In the Part 3, we have seen the swallow was sent by Prince to a lady whose son was very sick, and the lady was doing embroidery for the queen, the lovely lady in the palace who will wear this dress. And her child was sick and hungry, lying in the bed. But the prince could not tolerate the suffering of the little child, and he sent the swallow to give this little ruby from the sword for the family to buy the food and medicine. The statue of the happy prince stood on a tall column covered in gold and studded with gems. Gems means precious stones. And his father was a generous king who shared his wealth with his people. His people means, what do you understand? His people means public in his kingdom. He never liked his people to suffer. Happened that suddenly king died. And with the sorrow, prince lived for some time, and slowly he also one day, after some time, he died. And see, the king had given public wherever they were in need. His all the wealth he had shared with them. And when he shared the wealth with the public, and when they both died, the public knew that king loved the prince, and they made a beautiful statue with all the gold and jewelries, whatever they had received from king. They never felt greedy to keep for themselves. They also were generous, because this they learned from the king to be generous. King was so generous to give them everything, whatever there was need for them. And they also learned to share their things when need was there. They knew the king loved so much happy prince. And they also loved the prince and made the statue and set on a tall column. And now prince is standing in the form of his statue, and he looks all around. He is able to see the need of the people, because it is very on the top, very high, on a tall column. And he sees. He helped that lady with the precious stone what was put in the sword, and gave to the lady to fulfill her need, her son's need, to get treatment and get the food for the child. Today's lesson, he is helping a poor man who is staying on the top of the hill alone. He was writing a story, a drama which should be played in the theater. Because of the chillness, because of the so cold, his hand is unable to move. He has no energy because he has not eaten food for so many days. And this was noticed by the happy prince. He asked the swallow to give one of his eye, the precious stone, the sapphire it is, give to that old man. And the bird laughed and said, what this old man will do with this precious stone? And he said, don't worry. He will get that. He will take it to the jewelry shop. He will sell it, get the money, buy some food for himself and also firewood to warm up his room. The swallow went there, gave the precious stone, and the man who was in desperate, very sad, unable to get up, so dull. Seeing the stone, soon he got up, got the energy, took the precious stone, went to jewelry shop. Bird was so surprised, and he came back and told to the prince the story, how he saw, and he was so happy. And said, I was so surprised, the dull man got energy. Now happiness that he will get some food. He can buy some firewood. That happiness made him to stand up. That happiness of having, receiving something he is going to have made him to walk. He went, sold, bought some food and firewood, and brought it, burned it, warmed up his room, and he completed his story. When the swallow came back, and prince ordered him again, go to the little child who is fallen there. His match has fallen in the water, and now it is wet, cannot be sold. She can't sell it. Her father will be angry with her if she doesn't go with money. So please give the second eyes to her. She will sell it, and she will take money and food for her father and for herself. Bird went with the sapphire in the beak, went to the bird. Bird saw that girl was lying down and crying bitterly. And as the bird went to her, she was so happy. She patted the bird and she took out from her beak the precious stone and she ran to the shop. Bird was happy. My dear students, today's lesson is showing give and take, give and take. It is said, the measure you give, the measure you receive. King had given to the public, public gave back to the prince, prince again giving to public. Give and take. This system will be continuous till you are generous. You give someone, you will receive it through someone sometime, somewhere when you are in need. King never thought that it will come back to his son. King just gave those who are in need. After death, nothing was there. King had given all his property with the public share. Public without any selfishness. They were able to make the collection from the whole of the group and make the statue such a precious statue and keep on the high above the column. Dear students, this all comes in our likeness, our desire, what we want to do for the people. And when Prince received with people, from people, and he also gave and shared part by part from his body through this bird to all the public. And they were very happy to receive and get in their time of difficulties and need. Learn to share whatever you have. Thank you, children.